right, people, let's talk about epilepsy and driving. So I'm a person, my son's right there, so if I look off in the corner, that's why. I am a person with epilepsy and I do drive. So I'm going to be talking to people who are maybe looking to get their license, maybe just got their license, or a loved one who is maybe scared for someone to get their license that they love, which is completely understandable. But when we're talking about car accidents and epilepsy, I looked it up, and from the Epilepsy Foundation, they found that there's 44,027 fatal car accidents a year, and only 0.2% of those, that's 83 of these 44,027, have been due to a seizure. Now, alcohol use is 156 times that. So all of these car accidents are either caused by road conditions, maybe, you know, just looking the other way, or texting, or drunk driving. So it's 0.2%. Okay, so let's just throw that number out there. So for you who have a loved one that is epileptic and are scared for them to drive, listen, they have to have a standard for when this person can get their driver's license. So I think right now it's up to 4 years, actually, that you have to wait to get your driver's license. When I got my driver's license, it was 2 years. So I didn't get my driver's license until I was about 21, 20, something like that. So I hadn't had a seizure in 2 years. And I was very, very excited about that. It's just my son eating chicken nuggets. And he's so cute. So sorry. Anyway, 2 to 4 years you have to wait to get your license, you know, without having a seizure. So that's a pretty good number. You also obviously have to be on medication. For people who have a sensitivity to lights, I personally do not have a sensitivity to lights, but I think those people actually can't have driver's licenses, or their doctor makes it a note on their license that they can only drive in the day. They can't drive at nighttime. And whenever like ambulances or police car like drives by, you just pull over on the side of the road and, you know, either call someone to pick you up, or you wait until the feeling passes. How many times am I gonna say in this video? So it's nothing. I understand, you know, it's someone you love. You're gonna care about them. You're gonna want them to be safe. I completely understand that. But people with epilepsy, you know, we're people. We want to be independent. And sometimes it really stinks, because in life we can't always be independent, and we have to be non-egotistical, and, you know, we can't worry about pride when that happens. So we need that. And for someone who's getting their license, you can, you know, be nervous for them. I'm nervous when people who don't have epilepsy drive. And according to statistics, I should be. But, you know, just let them experience some independence. And for those of you out there who are epileptic and are looking to get your license, and maybe you haven't made it to that 2 to 4 year mark yet, just keep trying. Know your triggers, and ego is the enemy. So if you can't do something, just admit it and ask for help, and that's okay. That doesn't make you any less of a person. It's okay. Even people who don't have epilepsy need help, and it takes a strong person to ask for help. Sorry, my camera's so shaky. Well, it's not a camera, it's a phone. Let's be real. But and then for people who have just gotten their license, first off, congratulations. That's awesome. Now, what you have to do is be responsible. So when I say be responsible, I mean when you're not feeling well, don't drive, because you will get your license taken away. And I know from people who have had epilepsy or syncope have gotten their license taken away, and it really hinders you, because everything that you're going through, you're going to go through being a dependent now too. So just know your triggers, and if you feel tired, if you feel like maybe something might happen that day, if you're foggy, just don't drive. Ask someone for a ride. Take the bus, for crying out loud. But don't even risk it. Just don't. So yeah, for loved ones, I know that you're worried, but it'll happen. And that person is going to feel so great for getting their license, for being able to do something by themselves. It's a great feeling. And just let them have that, because they're going through a lot that they can't explain to anyone unless they have epilepsy. So, and then, like I said, for the people out there who are struggling to get those 2 to 4 years, keep trying, see different doctors, make sure you get out more, drink plenty of water, get to bed on time. That's a big one. Get to bed on time, stay away from flashing lights. And if you haven't found what is your triggers, you'll find them and you'll make it work. So I'm signing off, and this was a YouTube video on epilepsy and driving.